refresh. There we go. This mouse doesn't want to cooperate. Okay. And we'll hit a quick sound check just to make sure. Okay. We're good. Okay, we'll give a few minutes, see if anybody joins us. Bueller. So we're just giving a minute or two to let the lag catch up and notifications to go out that we're live and see if anybody wants to join us. We got one. We got one person watching. All right, so welcome to the T350 show. We'll go ahead and get started. Everybody can join in or they'll watch later. We get a lot of people that watch later after they get off work or whatever. So we talked last week. We went through the function checks and safety checks of our AR that we built in here. And we got it all greased up and lubed up and ready to go to the range. And trying to figure out logistically how we were going to make that happen. And do it live from the range was kind of tough. A lot of the ranges, especially indoor ranges, they don't allow any photography or video back on the range because there might be people in there who don't want themselves on camera being seen shooting or something, if they don't want people to know they have a gun or whatever it may be. But for privacy issues, a lot of the ranges don't allow photography or video back on a live fire range. So we did get our friends at Sherwin Shooting Sports right down the road here to open up early for us one day. I think it was Friday last week. And we went in a half an hour before the range opened, and we filmed our test session. And what we're going to do is I'm going to talk a little bit real quick about what we did and why we did it. And then as soon as I log off from being live here, the video will get posted right behind it on BYOAR, and we'll throw it over in the architect group as well. And you can watch what I did in the process of breaking this gun in with the live fire. So, one of the first things I did was, I used the 1-round method. I put 1 round in a magazine, loaded it in the gun, and fired it. I wanted to check for extraction and ejection. And then I wanted to check for the last round bolt hold open. And then I put a 10-round magazine in. It's about the third or fourth shot, I had a round that did not fully eject, and it stovepiped out on me. It was hanging out the side here, stovepiped. I cleared the gun, got the round out that was loose in the chamber, and then reloaded the next round. And then I fired another 65-ish rounds without any trouble whatsoever. And I explained that in the video you'll see as well. It's not uncommon to have a small malfunction very early on in the breaking in of a new gun. Your chamber's all brand new. Your bolt carrier group is brand new. Everything is tight. Everything is, like I said, everything's brand new and everything's tight and everything's meshing together. And it's not unusual to have a little malfunction like that. A failure to load, a failure to eject, a failure to extract, whatever it is. It's not uncommon. So, you give it 10, 15 rounds for it to break in, 20 rounds, whatever. Like I said, first 4 or 5 rounds I had a malfunction and we cleared it. And then another 65-ish rounds after that. I never had another issue. You'll see that in the video. The gun ran great. I was extremely happy with the way it performed. Just shooting offhand at 25 yards, I was holding a nice fist-size group. You could cover everything with your fist. Got my red dot sighted in my laser. Went through and tried a couple different magazines, different brand magazines. I had a Men 2 magazine. I had some P-mags. Just making sure that it wasn't going to be mag finicky. Wasn't using super expensive ammo, so I want to make sure that my gun is going to be able to shoot pretty much whatever I want to put through it and use whatever mags that I want to put through it. So, that's why I like to use a couple different mags, breaking it in, and, some cheaper ammo, right? Because if you're just plinking, you want to just be able to shoot cheap ammo. You don't want to have to shoot the good expensive stuff when you're just range plinking. So, went through all those functions, got the gun good and hot, let it cool down a little bit, and then got it hot again. So, there was no issue there. Overall, was very happy with the way everything played out. This gun is now sighted in. You'll see too on the video, I sighted in the red dot about 2 inches low at 25 yards, and I explained in the video why we do that. The trajectory of the bullet, sight over bore, and how the two have to meet somewhere, and then the bullet then falls away, right? And as it continues to rise along the arc that you're shooting, as you're lobbing a bullet into the target at distance, and why we sight in low at 25 yards to get a 100-yard zero on a 223. There are sites out there that compensate for that, or at least say they do. So I'd have to see it to believe it. I'm not seeing one yet that will shoot accurately from 25 to 200 yards, within that minute of angle. But yeah. So that was it. Everything performed really well. Again, if you'll watch the video afterwards when we're done here, you'll see me. It takes, it's about an 11, 12-minute video, 13-minute video of me going through all the functions, all the magazines, and even sighting in my laser. I shot the laser and turned the laser on and got it sighted in. So I'm happy with this. This is now going to become a range gun. We're going to be able to take this. This is built directly from one of our build kits that we sell, and we built this to take to the range so that we could show vendors, gun shop owners, different places that might want to buy build kits for their customers, that this is what you can build out of one of our build kits, and this is how good they shoot. So this is going to end up becoming a range gun for us at the different shows we go to, the different shooting events that we go to. And yeah, so not a long show today, just enough to let you know what we did, why we did it, and then let you know that immediately after this, there's a video going to be posted. In fact, Andy's out there with his finger on the button, just waiting to text Allie to let her know that as soon as the show's over, she can post the video. So if you're watching this, as soon as we sign off here in a minute or two, he'll tell her, and she'll have that video up within a minute or two. So you'll be able to watch that. So that's all I got for this week. Enjoy the video. Watch the break-in cycle. Okay, what do we got? Thank you for my time. Yeah, you're welcome. Hey, I have fun. I enjoy doing this stuff, and I enjoy building guns. I enjoy shooting guns. So, and I enjoy teaching other people how to do it. So, and that's what it's all about. So, join me next week for the T350 show. I'm not sure. We haven't decided what we're going to do for the next series, but we'll figure something out. And remember, you don't have to be an expert to build your own AR, to upgrade it or maintain it. We're here to help you do that. Make sure you go over and watch the video on BYOAR, and we'll also jump in and share it over to the architect group so that everybody there can watch it as well. Thanks. We'll see you guys next week.